Vitality is our ability to have spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical bliss. Some call it paradise. We call it a game.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So what we talking about today, I just want to bring y'all attention because we've been talking a lot about women's sexual market value, but we also been talking a lot about culture. If you remember, I did a live stream about how white supremacy and white feminists kind of control Black culture and Black female culture. And I just want to give you an example of what I'm talking about. Now, recently, I believe it just aired a few days ago or something like that. The B.E.T Hip Hop Awards. And who got awarded? I want to point out one person that got awarded, Glorilla, which is a girl. Okay. Won an award for that single F.N.F or F Ninja Free. Okay, the one that, okay, if you remember my video that I did about the girl rapping in front of the Planned Parenthood with that beat, that was a spinoff of this song, F.N.F, which was the original song. So I'm not going to play the song, but I am going to share my screen. I'm going to read the article. It's super short. Let me go ahead and read the little article or whatever. Okay. So Glorilla wins her first award at the 2022 B.E.T Hip Hop Awards. So this is what, 10 days ago this was posted. All right. So Memphis rapper Glorilla has continued to gain popularity since the release of her hit single F.N.F. Let's Go. At the 2022 B.E.T Hip Hop Show Awards this Tuesday, Glorilla made a career milestone with her first award win for Breakthrough Hip Hop Artist. The Memphis native hit the charts with her summer hit F.N.F. and recently collabed with Cardi B for her track Tomorrow 2. After signing with Yo Gotti's record label CMG in July, the rapper is working to have her debut album released by the end of the year. So she has not dropped a studio album yet. In a XXL interview, Glorilla shares that she was a church girl growing up and was a fan of rappers like Lil Wayne, Bow Wow, and Soulja Boy. But she wasn't influenced to start rapping until she heard music from Chicago drill rapper Chief Keef. So, I mean, Chief Keef, okay. In her acceptance speech, the rapper thanked God, her mother, her team, and Yo Gotti ended the speech with saying, "Let's go." All right. So it was super short. Now what I want to do is I'm going to share my screen and we're going to read the lyrics to the song she just got awarded for. Let's take a look at these lyrics, y'all. Okay. I'm going to try to make this bigger so you can see it. Okay. F-R-E-E-F Ninja Free. That means I ain't got to worry about no F Ninja cheating. Right, because cheating and free rhyme. Okay. And I'm S-I-N-G-L-E again. Outside hanging out the window with my ratchet A friends. F-R-E-E-F Ninja Free. That means I ain't got to worry about no F Ninja cheating. And I'm S-I-N-G-L-E again. Outside hanging out the window with my ratchet A friends. Let's go. I mean, it's so stupid. B, G to the L to the O, Big Glow. Because I believe her name is Gloria. But she chose a gorilla, Glorilla, an animal, an ape. Let me finish these lyrics. You can catch me out in traffic, tintin' sliding with your hoe. I ain't popping out at parties, gotta book me for a show. He say, y'all be living fast. Nah, P boy, you slow. Hey, we hopping out at red lights, twerking on them headlights. She says she can't come outside today. That means she's scared, right? I be put up in the winter, in the summer, pop out every night. Bragging on that ninja top, he better hold his head tight. Anyway, life great, peace still good. Still eating cake, wishing that a bee would. Got my foot up on they neck as a bee should. Let's go on gang. I'm FREEF Ninja Free. These are the lyrics. These are the lyrics that she won an award for. This is the song. A song that is promoting ratchetry. A song that is basically dismissing black men as F ninjas, all of them, they F-19s. That's what a F-19 is for those of you who wonder when I say that. It's F ninjas, F boys. The lyrics are simplistic, they stupid, they deplorable, and only perpetuate some of the worst behavior that young black girls and black women have ever participated in. Stopping at stop signs and stop lights and then getting out the car twerking. They really doing that. Like they actually doing that. It's not just a song lyric. They are sitting somewhere. Actually, they go out in the street, they go out in public, they go out anywhere and they twerk and they don't like being in relationships. Okay? They don't like it. Don't like being in a relationship because every black man is cheating. She don't like being in a relationship because that means she don't have to worry about being cheated on, which is the gynocracy's most worst cardinal sin that a black man can commit for whatever reason. Probably because they do it all the time. She got a B.E.T Hip Hop Award for this. She's celebrated for perpetuating dysfunction through music, which is a cultural attack. It's a continued, sustained, maintained cultural attack. This is what she's getting awarded for. This is what Hillary Clinton will tell Meg Thee Stallion, that she's fierce, and Chelsea talking about she fierce, and all of this type of stuff. And black women are so strong, and black women are such fierce women, and black women are so unafraid to be themselves, and they're unapologetic about, what they want to do and how they want to assert themselves and how they want to be empowered, and all of this so-called wonderful, these little accolades Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion got awarded for and applauded for W.A.P. Got a whole letter from Maxine Waters on the U.S. congressional letterhead talking about how awesome Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B was for a song that was explicit and vulgar and was talking about how wet they kitty cats were and how good it was. As if this was something to be celebrated. But see, they are doing a good job. The reason why these politicians will say it, the reason why these other people that don't have nothing to do with rap or whatever, or you would think they don't, will come out and openly, publicly speak well and speak highly of these black women specifically. Now, when Meek Mill came out with that bus advertisement for his album, which was actually a piece of art, then we examined that as well. They was like, oh, he too vulgar, he doing too much. But this chick can talk about, how her pee still good and all of this foolishness. And if we don't anyway, okay. However, they only celebrate black women when the ratchetry and the dysfunction and the foolishness is directed against other black women and the black community and influencing negatively the black culture at large. They don't like it when it influenced them and when it touched them. I'm going to show you an example of how they feel when black ratchetry come their way. Let's share this screen. I'm gonna share something with you.
Because, you know, Lizzo is basically famous, I think, for being one of the most morbidly obese people in the world who claims that she's oppressed. And yet, you know, she's like a multimillionaire and, you know, very famous. But she gets on stage in this really hideous outfit that is wildly inappropriate. And apparently, is it like the Smithsonian or the National Archives or something actually allowed her to be the first person in United States history to play the crystal flute from James Madison. I mean, this is just desecration purposefully of America's history. And this just shows how much the left is laughing at American history, and they want to put somebody like Lizzo up to be like, oh yeah, now you've made history, honey. It's disgusting, it's depraved, and I don't care what anybody says. That woman is super unhealthy. She is absolutely not a role model in any way, shape, or form, and she is not oppressed. So, Ryan, your thoughts on this story?
When I first watched the video, it came to mind the late Joan Rivers, "Who Are You Wearing?" It was a disgusting outfit. And for them to give such a piece of history, and she be the first one to play it, you know, this glass flute, was an abomination. I mean, there's no words for it.
Because, you know,
So you were able to hear all of that. Lizzo was all kind. It was everything that white girl could do. To not call Lizzo every fat, sloppy, nasty, black, mammy, B she could think of. Only because she was, you know, somewhere being recorded and doing a show. That's the only reason that woman didn't cuss Lizzo from the rooter to the tutor. But she called it a desecration of American history. And you know, when they say American history, they mean white folk. They mean white. We know that. Okay? They ripped Lizzo for what? Now, this is the same chick that these same women, as long as Lizzo is twerking and acting a fool on Instagram and taking a dump live streamed and all that foolishness, and you know, she's got all her leotards on and she 900 pounds and all that kind of stuff. She body positive. She's setting a good example for empowerment of little girls. Whose little girls? Our little girls. She's strong. You know, she's unapologetically her. She's talented. She beautiful. She this, she that, until she touched something that was culturally important to them. Then she was all kind of fat, black, nasty, sloppy. Some of my somebodies. Don't you dare touch Master's flute. And you sit them, she's unhealthy, and she's this, and she's that. She's nobody's role model. Well, she was good enough to be black girls' role models. Nobody say nothing about that. Nobody said nothing about that. Nobody. So what I want to show you was the juxtaposition, because B.E.T's parent company, I believe, is Viacom. That's white. And they will reward Glorilla, a black girl who named herself, she thought it was slick because her name was Gloria. So Glorilla to I guess portray some type of toughness, masculine, again, an ape, a primate, okay? And talking about how she don't want to be in a relationship with no black man, because being in a relationship with black men automatically means that he's doing you dirty somehow. He's cheating on you somehow. And so you'd rather live your life, live it up with your ratchet friends. And Lizzo was just fine as long as she was 300 pounds and crying on the internet and going at black people and being an example for black women to follow. All good. All good. Until she touched something that's culturally important to them. Now it's problematic. Now Lizzo is not anybody's role model. That's interesting. So from these little examples, and we need to not just confine, because it's not confined to just the examples that I show. Now, I can't show all the examples ever of this stuff, but I need my audience and everybody within the sound of my voice to understand what we're up against. If we can understand how, from this, we need to understand how they actually feel about the so-called Black female stars versus how they promote them to us as these positive role models that young Black girls need to be looking up to and need to be emulating. If we can't see the okie doke right now, I don't know when we're gonna see that. I don't know when we're gonna see how we get played all the time. Like all the time. Keep stumbling over the same rock. Keep hitting your toe on the same corner of the bed. I don't understand. Anyway, I want to draw everybody's attention to the petition we have against Black Lives Matter. Still going strong. I'd love to hit 9,000 signatures as soon as possible. So if you want to become part of holding Black Lives Matter Global Networking Foundation accountable for their more than $100 million theft and misappropriation of funds for the Black community, then please go ahead, click down in the description box. Click the link for the petition, sign, share, and contribute to it as well. Also, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.